Show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hero 15.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Attack! Hey, 15. Hey, 57, come. 15. Hey, color. 15. Hey, Ripley. What's that?
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
High down these two. Yellow. 15, yellow. Okay.
Back to the air, Mahomes. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
Hey, 43. Easy.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And after the pick 6, it's another interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Good. Go.
Right to the air, it's Curt. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Silver, silver, silver. Yellow, coach.
2nd and 6 now. He puts some power on a deep one left, and the defender comes away with it. And the Chiefs get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Yellow,
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Right, right. Attack, attack. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, 43. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
50, yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Yellow, yellow.
On 1st down, Hurts. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Attack, attack! Yellow. Right side.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
43! 43! Yellow. 15! Right side.
Another throw for Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57! Yellow. 15! Yellow. Come back! Attack, attack! Right side.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. 15, 15. Right side.
Back now, pressure on its way. This one finds Kelsey. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Right side.
Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Throwing from his own end zone. Chased out to his right. It's out, that's a live ball, bouncing near the goal line. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Working the sideline, that's Goddard. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Eagles working here. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throwing for Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First down throw, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Easy.
From the 43. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, Ribble in. Attack.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Right on these two. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. 15.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Pass is caught at the 9. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
You know, that's a tough one right there. Actually, when you're outside the pocket, because your body is going and moving laterally, it often takes the ball out of bounds just like that. That's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Bad. Yanni. Don't touch it.
Hurts throwing again. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Tight end going in motion here.
63. Go Silver, ready? 73. No touch.
From the 18 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this third down.
Great, set. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will set up first and goal.
Great, set. No touch.
Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Chiefs take over once again after forcing his fourth interception of the night.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Yellow. Attack. Yellow. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
On first down, Hurts. He's on the move. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find it first.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
40, yellow. Yellow. 15. Right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Hey, 57, 57.
A 7-yard pickup.
Girl, 15.
In 3 at the 37-yard line.
Right.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have third and short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this down to the 28. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Flush down now to his left. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. But Curt to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, Britton Covey. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down throwing for Hurts. He's gonna push one deep down, and they pick him off again! Joshua Williams has it. And the Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Attack! Yellow, yellow! Hey, 15! Hey, 57, color, 57, right side.
Here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Hey, 57! Right side.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Butker on now to kick this one away. Covey now to return this. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Curt, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're gonna run with Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They're gonna try to run it in, Barkley. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to 4th and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
15. Hey, dribble in. Hey, 57.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles take over following their 5th team interception of this ball game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Pass is caught at the 9. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hold on, mister. Hold on, mister. Yellow, yellow. First up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick.